let me talk about something. I said something today, and I did a whole thread on Twitter, and it got people really mad. I said today that if Luis Suarez would have joined Arsenal in 2013 summer, Arsenal would have won the league in 2014, won the league in 15, and possibly could have won the Champions League, and we would be in a better situation today. Do you guys categorically disagree with me?
The Champions League I do, but the league I don't. I actually agree.
Wait. 2013-14. Who won the league?
Let me get the tweet. Okay, because I did this whole thing. I did this whole thing yesterday where I was talking about it, and I genuinely do believe, Hussam, you remember this, and you remember everything that happened with the whole when they said, "What are they smoking at the Emirates?" We got your owners who never tweet about anything to tweet about us.
Yeah, I remember when you made the 40 million bid plus one, which is an absolute piss take. Like, what's the £1 for? Like, is it for Rodgers to buy gum or something? Like, I don't get it. But anyway, I think I'd agree with the league. But Champions League, Arsenal don't have the facilities for that, unfortunately.
No, but it's not. If we're having an actual conversation about this, what was the landscape? So 2013-14, what was the landscape like of the league and in the Champions League?
This was the league challenge that Liverpool made the year after. So at that point, without Luis Suarez, we finished fourth. With Luis Suarez, they finished second. Put Luis Suarez on Arsenal, you know what the team's going to look like. Let me show you what the team would have looked like. This is what the team would have looked like. The team would have had Luis Suarez, Ozil, Walcott, Ramsey, Santi Cazorla, Flamini, Jack Wilshere, Sanye, Mertesacker, Kashani, Monreal, and Szczesny. You're telling me this team could not challenge to win a league?
But Igal, I also asked you, what are the other teams in the league like? So what were Chelsea and City like?
Chelsea were not yet title-winning Chelsea, and City, you know, were just the usual City.
I think a better year would have been. I think if you had Suarez, you would have won it. If he had stayed that long, you 100% would have won it in 16-17 over Leicester. No, 15-16. Sorry,
guys, when Arsenal came to Anfield and we beat them 5-1, they were 8 points ahead in the league at that point. So Suarez would have definitely, remember, Suarez that season had 31 goals in 35 games or 34 games, something crazy. So I think Suarez that season was unplayable. So if you add that element to Arsenal, who were already good enough, then I think they definitely would have
hold on. What summer is this? The summer before Suarez left? Are you talking about, Igal?
Everyone's just laughing. Okay, let me just.
Before Suarez left, when City won it. No.
This was the summer where he was supposed to leave Liverpool. Let me leave. In an interview, Suarez reveals why he wanted to quit Anfield and join Arsenal. And Arsene Wenger had an agreement in place for him to join Arsenal. Then we went on to subsequently do the categoric mistake of submitting 1 million plus £1, then led to this tweet on the 24th of July 2013. What do you think they are smoking over there at the Emirates by the owner of Liverpool? Then we could have gone back in for him and spent 50 million and signed him, but we didn't submit a second bid. If we would have submitted a second bid, we also that summer went on to buy Ozil. I think we would have got both of them because we were looking to get a striker anyways, right? So we would have ended up getting Suarez, Flamini, Ozil, and maybe like another person, right?
Well, the 13-14 season.
Let me finish everything and then you can speak. So then we would have two sets of lineups that would look like this. The two lineups would be one lineup that's a 4-4-2 with Walcott and Ozil on the wings, with Santi Cazorla, Wilshere, Flamini, and Ramsey in the midfield. One of those four. Then you have another one which is a traditional 4-2-3-1, which Arsene Wenger tended to play. Those are the two lineups we would have played. That season, he surely would have won us the league. And anyone you ask would have said they would have won us the league because Liverpool went second. And if he joined Arsenal, I think his impact would have won us the league.
Wait, okay. So you're talking about the season when Liverpool finished second, if he had joined in that season the Arsenal, no, you don't win the league because your defence is just as shaky. You have Jack Wilshere starting your midfield who can't stay fit.
This defence was shaky. Do you remember Monreal and Sagan were good left backs and right backs? Koscielny was a solid defender. Mertesacker was good, and I think Szczęsny just won Golden Glove a couple months.
They're good. But you also have to, you can't just say with Suarez, it's to change the history of how your other players would have been.
Suarez had the best year of his life.
I know he did. But you can't just say that automatically.
Help me.
I actually lean.
No, I said already Arsenal would have won the league. I think me and Euro expert agree with you.
I don't think you would have definitely won the league. But I think you would have challenged. But I think Arsenal in this era are a bit underrated looking back, because I feel like through the whole decade you've just been surrounded by negativity, because at the first half it was Wenger out, and the second half it's this crap that's going on at the moment. But Arsenal were actually pretty good back then. Like, people said, oh, they're the fourth place finished team, but you kind of showed on the table. They weren't too far off first. They were never. They were still a very good side. I think if you threw Suarez into that, I can't say they would have 100% won the league, but I definitely think it would have pushed you closer to more than perhaps it might sound.
Okay, let me show you the next part. Instead of Alexis Sanchez, we would have either gotten Cesc Fabregas back, which would have stopped Chelsea from winning the league. We could have got Marco Reus, we were linked to, and Antoine Griezmann, Carrasco, Mbappe as a youth player, we were linked to him also. Cavani, you remember that, Dawood? We were linked to Cavani and Isco. Yeah. Back in the summer too. So instead of them, we could have got them. And then what would that lead to? Hypothetically, long term, it could have led to us winning a league title, winning either a Champions League or another major honor, and Arsene Wenger leaving a hero instead of a villain.
Scroll back up to the list of players for a second.
I remember it was about to sign
Hold on. Fabregas is quality, but we don't have quality forwards. Is not going to make much of a difference. Marco Reus is.
We have Luis Suarez in this hypothetical. What the hell are you talking?
Oh, you still have Luis Suarez. Okay, fine, fair enough. Antoine Griezmann, I don't rate highly. Carrasco, he's hit and miss a lot.
Yeah, I think Carrasco's the odd one out there.
If Mbappe comes to Arsenal, he doesn't develop into the same player he is now. Just like if we had signed Mbappe as a kid for our youth academy, he does not become the same player now either. Cavani, I don't rate highly as a world-class striker. Isco, I don't rate highly either.
Okay, so just make fun of everybody. That works.
No, but I'm just being honest.
Okay, so yeah.
But you can say Cavani back then was world class.
So that's my hypothetical. I think we would have won either the Champions League, and we guarantee would have won at least 1 or 2 to maybe even 3 league titles.
I wouldn't say 1 or 2 or 3. I mean, it's hard enough to say 1, because you got to think you're still competing with. Like, you got to think as well the effects that would have had on other teams, because whenever one team buys big, the other team sort of raise. So I think it's a difficult one. Oh, I've got a cat jumping up. I think it's a difficult one to think. I won't say 1, like 2 or 3, but if you'd signed Suarez, then you would have been put closer. The other players, that's a bit more fantasy sort of thing. Like that's a lot more what if. Suarez, obviously, you're pretty close to. So for that one, I can see your logic.
There you go. Anyways, guys, this has been great. I just wanted to add that what if, because add something to the end of the stream. But thank you, Hussam, for giving me your time. I know you got a stream later today. You want to tell the people where to find your channel? And I'll just put it in the link in the chat right now.
My channel is a general football channel for all football fans, whether you support Arsenal, Chelsea, United, Liverpool. There's watch-alongs, there's content for you every single week. It's called This Is Football. We actually just surpassed 1K, so thank you, Igal, for having me. Pleasure working with all you guys as well. So guys, please do head and subscribe to the channel and come support us on the streams tonight as well.
There you go. And then this is Patrick's channel, guy, the True City Fan channel, so go check out that. And then you got Dawood next. Dawood, you want to tell people about your TikTok and your YouTube and whatever you're doing?
Yeah, so basically, I don't really upload that much on YouTube. I'm just starting recently, past couple of weeks. My usual content, usually TikTok, is styled. I just put football content, usually just digging out my United fans. So being just putting in the comments, banter club. So so TikTok and YouTube.
There you go. Euro expert, you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me. First of all, really fun to be on it. And if anyone listening or watching wants to see more of me, you go to my YouTube channel or my TikTok. On TikTok, we just hit 400,000 likes today, so we're doing well. I'm a neutral, so you can come here and just hear more about football around Europe related to the Premier League, of course. So, feel free to check me out, and it was great to be on.
Yeah, and the first team substitutes today. The final one was Prime. Prime, you want to tell the people where they can find you?
Yeah, you can catch me on the terrace at times and on the first XI as well. We're trying to really grow and build and push towards 1K. I think we're live tonight at 10 p.m. and we're also live tomorrow at 9 for Road Watch. So check in.
There you go. All right, people. That's been today's episode of Premier League predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed the new artwork. I know I know you guys see the hard work that everyone's putting in. I love the fact that you're appreciating everybody and supporting them. So go give them a like and subscribe to their channels. Also, the comments, it's all in the comment section, as you can see. And if you're watching on the playback, it's in the prediction. It's actually in the title of the video. So have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. And I think I might have to clip up that what if scenario. I think we would have won everything if Luis Suarez would have joined us. But yeah, that's just me. Have a good one.
What?